everyone, today I'm going to show you how I use my iPad in a day as a Master of Music student. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and I run the blog lifefromtheviolasection.com. I'd love for you to check out my other videos and my blog posts all about practice tips and other advice and tips for musicians. So this is my iPad Pro 2020. It's the 12.9-inch model. If you'd like to see exactly what I have on it and kind of a tour of my iPad, I have a video showing you exactly that. I will link it in the eye above. So I got this iPad back in October, so I guess like 5 months ago now? I don't know. And I am so happy with my purchase. So if you're deciding whether an iPad might be right for you as a musician or a music student, I hope this video is helpful for you in deciding if you would use it in any given day. I'm about to get started practicing, so here you can see my iPad is on my stand. And first I'm gonna tune. Today I'm gonna use the app on my iPad. Sometimes I use a physical tuner, sometimes I use my iPad app. It's whatever is the most handy at the time. And then I will open my practice journal app. I have a video on that up above, and start logging my practice and warming up. Okay, I'm finished with my warm-up now, so on Andante, I'm just going to write warm-up for session notes. Done. Oh. Apple Pencil problems. Okay, done. Done! Okay. And then finish the session. I was happy and I was focused, which is really awesome. Okay, so next I'm going to work on some Stravinsky, Suite Italian, also known as Pulcinella Suite. I'm playing this on my recital on April 30th. It'll be on YouTube, and I'm super excited. This is the first time I'm talking about it in a video because I just finalized the date yesterday, but by the time you're seeing this, it would have been this past Wednesday. So I'm so excited about my recital. You might have already seen me post something on Instagram. If not, I will be soon. So I would love to see you at my recital. Stay tuned on my Instagram at lifefromtheviolasection to stay up to date on when it's happening, what time, all of that stuff. Okay, so shameless plug aside, I'm going to start another session and start practicing some Stravinsky. Also, this stand is magnetic, so I can just kind of put my pencil there, and I love it. It's so much fun. Okay, so the hardest movement in this piece is the tarantella, and I like to practice this kind of in 2 to 3 minute increments, so the practice app is a great way to do that, and I kind of showed that in the other video, but now you'll get to see it really in action. So I'm working on getting the tempo up too, so I'm going to do a timer and a metronome at the same time. Okay, so timer and metronome are both set. So I'm going to plan to go up until about measure 12. Okay, so not further than that, but that was a good stopping point. That felt pretty okay, so I'm gonna up the tempo a little bit. Okay, going further than I need to. Upping the tempo even more. felt a little scary, so I'm just gonna do that again. Okay, that was pretty good, and my timer just went off, so I'm going to move on to the next section and do the same thing. I'm just going to take a really short break and then do that. So now I'm about to teach a piano lesson, and you might remember from my online music teaching setup video that I use my iPad a lot in lessons. So I have it set up right here. For this student, I will be making notes for her like practice assignments for this week. So I will show you a bit of that just now. Beautiful, I loved your extra pedal. That's great. So the last way I'm going to use my iPad tonight is as a double display for my laptop to get some homework done. So the app that I use for this is called Duet, but if you have a MacBook newer than 2015, mine is of course from 2015, so it's too old, there is a built-in way to do it called Sidecar, but of course mine is a little too old. So I've already connected them. You need a wired connection unless you want to pay extra for like an air connection. So I'm going to take the window that I want on my iPad and just drag it over there. It's so much fun. It's so cool. So now I can look at my notes here, and then I can work on my presentation on my laptop. So that makes it a lot easier. So whenever I want to use my iPad, I just have to click over here, and now I'm working on this. You might not be able to see it, so I'll bring you in a little closer. All right, so if you're on your laptop, hopefully you can see my mouse. You just drag your mouse over, click over here. Now I am working on this, and then using my Apple keyboard, I can just type over here and it works perfectly. It's so much fun. It's just so exciting. So I do like to use my iPad as a planner. So this is my week. I never filled out my to-do list from yesterday, but I did all of those, so that's awesome. I'll just write in some stuff for tomorrow. I'll start a list because I know there's some stuff I need to do. There we go. So that's my planner for the week. I just copied it from the week before because I was really happy with it. This is the beginning of March. The app that I use for this is GoodNotes. So that is how I use my iPad in a day. I absolutely love my iPad. I'm so glad I got it. It was totally worth it. I use it so much every single day. And I'm really obsessed. Also, I just love this cover. It's so beautiful. It actually matches my laptop case and my mouse pad. I absolutely do have a favorite painting, so bet you can't guess what it is. If you're deciding whether or not an iPad might be right for you, I hope this video is helpful, and if you have any questions about apps that I use or ways that I use my iPad, feel free to ask them in the comments or on Instagram. I would love to help you figure out if an iPad is right for you. if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can catch more of my content. Thank you for watching.